We can never put our finger on what it is that is order in nature. It isn't symmetry. Nature is hardly ever symmetrical. But something we can never define, like the ridges of those mountains. Never quite put our finger on it. Is the order of nature, which always escapes exact definition. Where's the water going? Where do the leaves go? Where are the clouds going? They're not going anywhere. Because all nature understands that the point of the whole thing is to be here, to be wide awake to the now that's going on. You listen to the music and you move your body with it, just as at the moment your eyes are following the patterns of the water. Your eyes, they know they're not going anywhere. The idea that there's something that ought to happen, that is a purpose to it all, is just words, just a thought in your mind. And in order to see all this, you have to stop thinking. So we become prejudiced. We accept the standards of our culture, the concepts and forms of our language, and confuse them with what is actually going on. Most people in our present culture would rather have money than wealth, would rather eat the menu instead of the dinner. And so when death comes, it's just like the winter. We don't say, there ought to be no winter. That the winter season, when the leaves fall and the snow comes, is some kind of defeat. Something that ought not to happen. Something which we should hold out against. No. Winter is part of the natural course of events. No winter, no summer. No cold, no heat. But the important thing is to be able to come back to reality. After all, if I talked all the time, I would never hear what anyone else has to say. And similarly, if I think all the time, that is, talk to myself inside my head, I won't have anything to think about except thoughts. I'm not saying that thinking and talking aren't important. They're very important. But one must, after all, have something that isn't thought and that isn't words to think about and talk about. Otherwise, there is no grist for the intellectual mill. And hence the importance of meditation, as it is understood in Zen, which is from time to time, not all the time, but at certain times, to stop thinking altogether and simply be aware of what is. This may be done
Very, very simply, by becoming aware of the play of light and color upon your eyes. Don't name anything you see. Just let the light and the shadow, the shape and the color, play with your eyes. And allow the sound to play with your ears. As you listen to my voice, don't try to make any sense of what I'm saying. Just be aware of the tones, and your brain will automatically take care of the sense. Relax your tongue in your lower jaw, because every thought in the head goes with a very slight tension of the tongue. Relax it. And don't try to stop thinking. Don't force anything. Just let your mind think whatever it wants to think about. Just let your eyes see whatever they want to see, and your ears hear whatever they want to hear, and let go. And let your lungs breathe as they want to breathe. Don't force your breath. And you will notice that in this state of consciousness, there is no past. There is no future. There is only now.